Hello everyone, I'm Nico Wiki, and today I'm presenting to you my first real video in English. I'm going on an adventure with my poor looking bike, as you can see right here. As you can probably hear by my voice, I'm French, and I'm looking forward to go from the city of Toulouse right to the Mediterranean Sea in Narbonne, as you will see in the video. All of this with my bike. It's about 200 kilometers. I've given myself 2 days to complete this journey. I'm going to camp in the nature, which means I've taken my hammock with me. I just need to mention that it's going to be pretty hard because I'm packed up with many things. The hammock, the sleeping bag, some food, some clothes, because I want to bath in the sea once I reach the beach. So, well, I'm pretty heavy right now, so it's gonna be harder than expected. Let's go. So, I'm recording this while biking at the beginning of my journey. As you can see, I'm next to the Toulouse airport. For those who know, it's where most Airbus's aircrafts are made. You can see the factories on my left. And so for my journey, I'm going to follow what is called the Canal du Midi, which is a canal which has been built in the 17th century to be able to make the Mediterranean Sea and Toulouse meet by boat, basically. So that's where I'm going to, that's what I'm going to follow to reach the sea. Here we go. We are reaching Toulouse because I was in the outskirts on the west of Toulouse, and now I'm entering the city for good. Next stop, Canal du Midi. So now, as you can see, I have my sunglasses out. I'm riding along the Garonne river, which flows from Spain in the Pyrenees across Toulouse, and then it goes to Bordeaux. It flows to Bordeaux, and then it's flowing in the Atlantic Ocean finally, which is the opposite direction of where I'm going. Yeah! Welcome to Toulouse, my hometown. It's where I grew up, but unfortunately it's not where I study. It's called the Pink City because it's built with bricks. That's its nickname. Here on my right you have the Saint-Pierre Square, where every student in Toulouse gets drunk, basically. That cupola right there was an hospital at the time. And here you have the oldest bridge in Toulouse, which is oddly called the New Bridge. Yeah. So, as you can see in front of me, I've reached the canal with the famous flat boats, which are called péniche in French. Now we are going to slowly but surely get out of the town and reach the countryside. Let's go. The Canal du Midi is not only linking up the sea and Toulouse, it's also going towards Bordeaux, following the Garonne, because from Toulouse to Moissac, I think, the Garonne is too shallow to allow boats to sail on it, so they were forced to build the canal up to Moissac, because otherwise no boats could sail between Bordeaux and Toulouse. By the way, have a look at my shitty bike. That's basically the worst bike you could get to do 200 kilometers. But anyway, I like it. It's time for a little nap. I'm pretty tired. I've done the first 37 kilometers, probably the hardest ones, because it was the ones that I had to climb a little bit in altitude, and now it's only going downwards towards the sea. C'est cool. Hi again. I stopped in a town, in a supermarket, to buy some stuff to eat for lunch and for dinner. Bought some bread and some ham. Now I'm on a road next to the railway track that I will take to go back from Narbonne to Toulouse. I still have 130 kilometers left. I'm confident, a little bit tired, but confident. Here you have a pretty nice car. So, what happened? I basically tried to follow Google Maps advice, and it basically lost me. It sent me right into a field. So I had to cycle through mud and across a railway track, which is a pretty big one. So it was kind of funny, but kind of dangerous too. So yeah, let's not follow Google Maps anymore, and let's just stick to the trail, which is going to Ola, which looks pretty bad by now. Hi again! As you can see around you, the landscape, even though we're still next to the canal, has changed. Why is that so? Because we are currently entering the Languedoc, which is the region where Narbonne is. Here I am, resting in the dirt, in the grass, and I reached the city of Castelnaudary, which invented the cassoulet, a famous French dish. It's pretty hot here, about 25 degrees, maybe more. Now that I have driven a little bit further, I passed Castelnaudary, and now my plan is to ride, if I can, to Carcassonne and to install my campsite nearby. However, I'm not sure if I'll be able to reach the city in time, so we'll see. If it doesn't, I'm just going to camp in the wilderness before Carcassonne. I've done 97 kilometers so far. It's hard on the legs, on the wrists, on the mind too. I'm going to stop soon, I think, because the rest of the road to Carcassonne, it's going to be on a real road. As you can probably hear behind me, many cars are passing by. So I don't know if I'm doing this right now or if I'm waiting for tomorrow morning. Maybe it will be less busy. Around me now you can see the vineyards of the Languedoc region. It's a pretty famous wine, both in France and abroad. And now it's too early, so the grapes are not fully grown yet, so nothing interesting to taste.
A few moments later.
It's 8 p.m. I'm 10 kilometers from Carcassonne. I've chosen a wooded area to install my hammock. I have pretty nice surroundings. As you can probably see, I'm exhausted. I've done 110 kilometers so far, which means I only have 70 kilometers left to the sea. So first day, I started at 10 this morning, and tomorrow I'm probably going to start at 7, so I'm going to be way earlier than I expected. So good news, I'm having a good time, it's nice. Good morning everyone. As you can see by my face, I had a pretty good night. Average, I would say. My hair are messy. but I had a good experience. Now I'm going to remove the camp and I'm going to go to Carcassonne to eat some breakfast. Here we go. In front of you is where I slept, the little woods. And today we have a really nice weather and we have a view over the whole valley where the canal flows. It's wonderful. Not too much people on the road this morning. It's going to be easier to ride. Here I am in Carcassonne. Beautiful city. It's famous for its medieval town. We'll probably pass in front of it. I will show you. Here you have some old walls on the left. And there you have it, the medieval town of Carcassonne. And right there, it's the Aude river, which gives the name to the department where Carcassonne is. It's currently 7:27. Nice. Google Maps is making me go along very long and very straight roads. The good point is that the ground is in a very good state, so it's pretty nice to drive on this. However, there are many cars, so it's a little bit dangerous, but it's faster. What's new? After eating my chocolatine, I continued to ride on roads again, as you've seen, and I stopped in a town which is called Lézignan, and I still have 30 kilometers left until I reach the sea. So I'm hopeful. I'm gonna do 1 or 2 pauses before arriving. And then we'll be good. Yeah. I stopped a few minutes ago. I asked a guy if he knew where I could find some water. He said he was willing to fill my bottle up. And the guy was very nice because he filled it with fresh water. And with this hot weather I'm in, I'm glad he offered me this. He wanted to offer me a coffee, like a piece of cake. Very nice people. Hi again, just a few minutes after the last video. I'm finally back to the canal because we went a little bit far from it, but now we're following it again. Hello again. I'm completely exhausted. I only have like 10 kilometers left, but Google Maps is making me take paths that are incompatible with the type of bike I have, so I have to walk a bit, and so it gives me an occasion to rest. And the only thing that makes me keep going on is thinking that I will be able to bath in the sea. We're gonna make it. Hello guys, guess where I am? I arrived just an hour ago. It was the greatest relief of my life. I had the time to eat a little bit. I'm gonna brush my teeth, and then of course the thing I wanted the most, I'm going to finally go and swim. It's going to be awesome. Bon, du coup je me suis baigné, enfin, parce que j'étais carrément sale. Et j'ai rejoint un de mes potes qui se trouve être dans la zone, mon cher Cédric, le boss, qui fait partie de la team des Boys. On retrouvera les Boys très vite pour des vraies aventures. On va voir ce que je fais, je vais encore camper ce soir, il va se passer des trucs, je sais pas trop, voilà. Good morning everyone! I'm still at the beach. I just want to explain what happened yesterday. So, as you've seen, I met one of my friends and we spent the rest of the day together. And then afterwards I came to his parents, who own an apartment in the town behind me, and they hosted me for the night kindly. And it was a really nice evening. We went to the restaurant and then I slept there. It was way more comfortable than sleeping in my hammock, of course. The goal is to reach the town of Narbonne before 1 p.m. because I have a train to take to go back to Toulouse. And I have 26 kilometers left to do. Here we are next to the city of Gruissan. I forgot to take with me sunscreen. I had many sunburns. Check this out. Only 14 kilometers left. I took this path because it's flatter and it's very, very nice. There are some nice biking trails. I don't even have to go on the roads, so it's a good thing. Let's continue. The adventure is finally over. My train is in an hour and a half, and well, it's been quite an adventure. It was really nice. A little bit easier than I expected, even though it was really tiring. It's quite an experience. I would recommend people who like cycling doing this trip too. See you in another video.
Mają domy